Hello, everybody. I'm sure all you done heard about the whole Jess Hilarious mess within the last 20 hours. Shout out to Lovely T for this. We're gonna go ahead and get into it right now.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovely Tea TV Show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovely Tea TV Show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Hey tea sippers, I hope you guys are doing good today. So it went down today. I think Jess Hilarious has finally let the internet, the comment section, and all the stuff that's been going on at the Breakfast Club get to her. On top of, people stating their opinions about her and, how they see her on the Breakfast Club, I think it's finally made her crash out. So what's going on is this. Basically, I would say like back in about February, DJ Academics was going in on Jess Hilarious, basically saying that Lauren, the young lady who's also on the Breakfast Club, that Lauren was her replacement. And then on top of that, Corey Holcomb was also saying things about Jess Hilarious as well. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some receipts of DJ Academics going in on Jess Hilarious just a few weeks ago. So here's the article here talking about DJ Academics basically going in on Jess Hilarious. So Joe Budden's fan page says, Lauren LaRosa from the Breakfast Club is low-key doing a silent takeover. Jess Hilarious better be taking notes. I know a phase out when I see one. She's trying to take the spot on the show. This was written February 25th, 2025. So DJ Academics replies back and he says, Jess Hilarious got reduced from a comedian to a read from a sheet gossip girl. At least the other one knows legit shit and got actual sources. Jess is a DEI hire at this point. Only there to pander to the black, loud, ignorant women. Sometimes you gotta check a box. That's insane for a black dude to be sitting there talking about DEI. Like, come on, sir. So then he also goes on to say this. Then somebody replies back to him. They said, LOL, AK be real. Jess was hired to entertain. That was a box she checked, and she was damn good at it. I know she said some stuff about you, but let's not just lie. So then DJ Academics replies back and he says, Charlemagne is the color commentary, a Mike sarcastic nigga. This ain't basketball. You can't have 3 Steph Currys. Jess is the read off the paper and be a bitchy chick who they think represents something on social media. Them Shade Room comment hoes. No diss to Shade Room. Love you, Angie. And he's talking about Angie of the Shade Room. So like I said, that was back in February. And a lot of people have always compared Jess to Lauren. So as you guys know, I don't watch The Breakfast Club, but I will watch if they're talking about something viral. And the lady Lauren, I really liked how she handled the Wendy situation. She seemed very prepared. She had sources. So I really respected, her reporting. And I wasn't sure where she came from because, like I said, I don't watch The Breakfast Club. But I found out from one of my friends that she comes from TMZ and that she has a journalism background. So a lot of people have been saying that, she's Jess's replacement. She's a lot better. She's more prepared and things like that. So on top of that, there's also been a lot of back and forth and like just a lot of shade being thrown from Jessica to Lauren, and a lot of the fans have peeped that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of these clips of, Jess telling Lauren to shut up and, just kind of being shady towards her. Y'all check this out.
I keep telling y'all that this ain't just with the mess. Now, go ahead, Lauren. What we got going on with Diddy?
Okay, so I'm here. I just moved up. Okay.
No, just listen. Just please hush. This is not a Taylor Swift football game situation. Everybody,
the audio yesterday.
And then, hold up, be quiet. How everybody a real estate agent? How everybody?
Because a lot of the wags do that.
All right, so you guys just saw those few clips of, how Jess is kind of coming at her a little bit aggressive and things like that. And I think Lauren handled it pretty well. I think that's just part of Jess's personality and her persona. So then today, Corey Holcomb just decided to just start dragging her and dragging her position on the Breakfast Club. So we're going to go ahead and watch that.
Well, this is what happened at the Breakfast Club. She took that job. She got that job. Because I think she had a social media presence. I can't imagine why else.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
She got that job. And I always said she wasn't talented. She got the job and got knocked up shortly afterwards. And the worst thing in the world happened. They brought in somebody who was talented.
Who they bring in?
Homegirl from she used to be on TMZ.
Yeah. She has experience with doing that. When she talks, her voice. I don't know her name.
Yeah.
The girl who is.
Here's my question. Where did Corey Holcomb lie in any way, shape, or form that this Lauren chick is better than Jess Hilarious any day of the damn week? Where did Corey Holcomb lie? I'll wait.
Lauren, that girl know what she doing. She knows how to fit in with Charlamagne and the other guy, DJ Envy. It's like it's seamless when she there.
Right.
Yep.
It's the talent. The talent shows out, and then Les Hilarious ain't even reading right. I'm like, and now she had a job where all she had to do was deliver the news. She had a segment on the Breakfast Club. The other girl who has experience and talent at this job took her segment. Right. Not because she tried to, it's just you saw somebody who's talented. And then you see, read that, Les Hilarious.
And she stood in for her when she took off maternity.
What she stood in for, Les Hilarious, you should have had your baby on camera at the Breakfast Club.
He's so stupid.
Because they brought in somebody who is talented. And you could say I'm dissing, because that's what you're going to do. You're going to act like I'm hating. I'm not hating. You don't got the it. Your segment could have been good if you knew how to deliver it, right?
Yeah.
But now they got somebody doing your segment better than you, and it's just flawless. It's effortless. And the girl tried to be your friend, and everybody could see you ain't trying to be her friend. So I want to say to old girl Lauren, I hope that you get the job, and I hope Les Hilarious has to open up an OnlyFans with that bionic ass body that she bought through robbing the people.
Now, Corey said something about Jess Hilarious open up an OF. Me personally, I ain't trying to see that shit. She built like a damn man.
Perpetrating talent. Cause I want to see you doing bad. Cause I ain't gonna even lie, Les.
Child, he is a mess. Corey Holcomb has absolutely no chill. So after that went viral, I think between that, the things that DJ Academics has said about Jess Hilarious in the past, I think that really, really got to her, and she crashed out. Not just on Corey and, people online, but she crashed out on Lauren and the entire Breakfast Club as well.
Lauren LaRosa, her fucking flowers. And will always. Because what does she do? She does this shit, okay? She shows up. She has a background in journalism. I don't, but that's not why I was hired. I was hired to do Just with the Mess. I was hired to carry that third seat. And I was doing that just great. But then I got pregnant by my fiance. Yeah, I did. Wouldn't regret it, never would. I fuck around and have another one. Stop playing with me, okay? So, I picked her. All right, cool. It's proof of that, too. When I got back, she never left. I constantly was asking, and when I say I called Charlemagne, I called our program director, I called the boss, I'm asking, all right, what's going on? Where's she going? Why is she not leaving? What's up? Why is she still on air? I was told that she was going to be the producer. She was going to be hired as a producer. Okay. Producers aren't on air though. So what's going on? Because we have a lot of producers up there already. They're not on air. What's going on? I've called and I've asked many times. That's what I got told. She's a producer. Oh, okay, cool. So I ain't asked no more. She's only on my segment. So I'm like, all right. I'm putting shit together. Because that's what I do. I put shit together. All right, here we go. So Shorty must about to be on the show. That's exactly.
Jess, accept the fact that she's better than you and the management is forcing your ass out. It is what it is. Take it on the chin and move on.
Exactly what I put in my fucking head before anybody decided to come and tell me again. So I did another round of asking, all right, what are we doing? All right, well, we've always, this is the boss. We've always considered having a fourth seat. Well, when the fuck was y'all gonna tell me that? When was your, and this is months after I came back. This was like 2 months after I came back from maternity leave. We've always, ever since Angela Yee left, we said that we would consider having 4 seats. So why, when me and Claudia Jordan did the guest co-hosting, or me and Kendra G did the guest co-hosting, did everybody say, oh, it ain't gonna work with 4 people? Why, right? Why was that ever even said? Why wasn't that something that was presented at the jump, like from jump, at the top of the shit? That's what I want to know, right? But I'm still playing. I'm still here, mind you. I'm not playing the game. I'm just still here with it because I'm in this. This is a fucking contract. This ain't no part-time little shit that I got. I got a contract that I negotiated and I got it. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm on air. She overtalks. She's over-talking me. Lauren knows she does this shit. Whatever. I've told her about this shit many a times. She over-talks me. I'm like, yo, shut up. All right? Or hush, be quiet. Yeah, that clip that y'all saw. Yes, shut up. Be quiet. Yeah, I've said that. And I've meant that. You know what I mean? That's the only way to get her to hush. So I'm like, all right, cool. One day, I told her, because I went in the comments, I'm like, all right, people don't like that, all right, whatever, I'm not her mother. She's another grown woman. I have to respect this lady, but she's not gonna keep talking over me. I'm already confused on why the fuck she's still here. You know what I mean? Like on air, not in the building, on air, right? So I'm like, all right. I told her, be quiet the next day. Charlemagne texts me and he says, yo, don't tell her be quiet. You tell her shut up. Play into that narrative of y'all beefing, y'all not liking each other. Why the fuck would we do that? But I'm like, you know what? All right, cool. She cool with it, I'm cool with it, because I'm not a be quiet type of bitch anyway. I am a shut up type of bitch. Ask my kids, right? Even the 7-month-old, ask her. So, then I asked again, I'm like, all right, so she's going to be the 4th host. That's what it is. Whenever we do find that, you know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of beating around the bush, y'all. So look, she started doing the news. I'm like, all right, look, that's our segment. Take me off that shit. Y'all give her that shit. Take me off that shit. This is her segment now. This is no longer Jess with the mess. You know, got dark fats as a mother. Okay. So I said, take me off that shit. This is no longer my segment. I said it. Take me off of that. Give it to her. Give it to her. Charlamagne said, nah, I don't want it to be her segment. It damn near sure is already. Like it's her segment. She's reading it and she's doing it to the best of her ability. Shorty is like that. Yeah. That's why I picked her to fill in for me for maternity leave. That's why I picked her. need to understand something. I'm never hating on Shorty. I already told her. I tell her every day. I tell her she's pretty every day. I tell her every day. I big up this woman every day. Every day. I don't have no reason to fucking hate on that girl. I don't. No, I didn't like her when I came back because I'm like, all right, what's going on? What's going on? She knew it. We had a conversation. Because the anger was misplaced. Nah, it ain't even you that I don't like. I'm realizing this is the way these niggas is doing shit up here that I don't like. Okay, got it. Now, it's her segment. I went to the person who does the intros, the sounds and shit. I went to Taylor. Yo, Taylor, make Lauren her intro. Take Jess with the Mess, all that shit. She says, things can't just change like that. Why the fuck not? Why not? Y'all changing everything else, and I'm the only one that don't know. My goofy ass don't know nothing. I'm just coming to work every day, just zippity-doo-dah-day. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, take my name out that shit. Jess with the Mess is not at Breakfast Club. I'm Jess Hilarious up here. Fuck, I'm Jessica Moore up here. Jess with the Mess is not being done. Lauren LaRosa is doing the shit. So that need to be her segment. I fought for that segment. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? While her fans and her people is in the Breakfast Club people and the people in the comments, man, I'm not ready to sit up here and act like I don't see that shit. Are y'all crazy? One thing I ain't never tried to do is act unbothered unless shit never bothered me, man. What? You tried coming back to work. You try to come back to work, and the motherfucker is right there at your desk, and ain't nobody telling you shit, mind you. Nobody telling you nothing, mind you. Before you know it, everybody thinking you're the villain. Like, I'm the villain. Because I didn't know shit. I'm sick of that. I'm very, very sick of that. I'm sick of the shit. It's weird. It's weird. I don't fuck with it. Just be quiet up there. I'm not fighting over no mic space. I'm not fighting over no mic. That's why I went from shut up and hush to not saying nothing. No. I'm not gonna compete where I already won this competition.
And that's
I didn't know it was supposed to be 4. If this was, if this.
And I'm gonna say this very loud and very clear. 2 things that black women should always compete for is for a job and for the man they want. Let me say that again. 2 things a black woman should compete for: a job and the man she wants. Let's continue.
This was presented to me, prior to hire, then I wouldn't have been so shocked. Like, oh shit, all right, cool. So when we bringing in the 4th person, shit, that's what's up, cool. It's only time for that segment. You know what I'm saying? We had a meeting today to restructure the show and shit like that. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. That went crazy too. Listen. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of things that I deal with. I ain't expecting not one motherfucker to feel sorry for me because that's not what I'm looking for. I don't care. And I haven't said a motherfucking thing. At all. At all. I haven't said anything. This is the crazy thing, yo. I'm gonna let y'all know this. The craziest shit is, right? I wanted Breakfast Club so bad. I wanted it. I grew up on the show. The fuck? Like, what? Hall of Fame show? What are we talking about? Syndicated? This ain't my first time doing radio, but I'm just saying, like, this is the biggest fucking show culturally. You know what I'm saying? I was eating that shit up the whole year I co-hosted. Eating that shit up until I had to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a baby. In this industry, what I'm doing ain't no right time to have a baby, so you have them when you have them. I don't regret when I got pregnant. I don't. I got pregnant on fucking purpose. The whole year I co-hosted, eating that shit up until I had to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a baby. In this industry, what I'm doing ain't no right time to have a baby, so you have them when you have them. I don't regret when I got pregnant. I don't. I got pregnant on fucking purpose. That's what I wanted, a baby, and that's what I got. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted Breakfast Club. You feel me? I'm gonna say this. I don't fucking need to be there. I wanted to be there. I loved being there.
And that's where he fucked up at. When you said you don't need the Breakfast Club. Mark my words. By Friday, she will be fired. If not tomorrow. Mark my words. She will be fired by Friday. I guarantee it.
That was my shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was my shit. I used to be happy as a motherfucker on the radio. Yeah, definitely. I'm not intimidated by no woman walking on this earth. I give a crown to that girl. If you listen to the show, you know. Nigga talking about she tried to be my friend. Excuse me? Ain't nobody trying to be no motherfucking friends. What are we talking about? We just naturally, organically became cool. Once I realized what the fuck was going on, like I said, my anger was misplaced. No, I did not like her when I first came back. I didn't. Even down to how I was supposed to return. Like, we had a whole plan on how I was supposed to come back. When I walk in the room, she never left. First thing she say is not, "How your baby doing?" No, that was Envy, because he's the family man, right? "How was maternity leave?" No, that's not the first. The first thing that she talks about is the shit that was in the comments. What the fuck would make me want to talk about the fucking comments first? I got a beautiful baby at home. Why? You know what I'm saying? So no, I did not like her when I first came back. I had to learn that Lauren was not a spiteful person. Like, I'm like, I don't like the way you moving. I don't like, I ain't feeling this shit. We had a whole nother plan. I don't know what the fuck what that was in there, but that shit wasn't it. I ain't like that. We've made cool since then. That's it. Right? I compliment this girl every fucking day. Every day. And it ain't forced.
Let me say this loud and clear. Okay, can y'all see me? The sisterhood does not exist. You have been lied to. The sisterhood does not exist. You have been lied to. Continue.
It's a beautiful girl. She knows her shit and she on her shit. And that segment came from me. Like, let's not even sit here and fucking play around with it. Like, this is the crazy thing. This is another crazy thing. We supposed to be a team up that bitch. Not one person comes to my defense at all. Like, when I'm like, not one motherfucker.
Jess. Here's the thing you got. Damn. Here's what you gotta understand about corporate America. Corporate America is get yours before I get mine. Now, it's sad you had to learn the lesson the hard way, but at least you learned it.
With this online shit.
So I believe this is a part where she's hitting on what she's been going through with Corey Holcomb and DJ Academics. Because when people do come at her online, I don't hear Envy, Charlemagne, anybody say a peep. She's basically left to fight her own battles.
Like, Why the fuck should we have to keep playing it? Man, listen, I know one thing.
And the reason you're not going to hear Strongman and Emmy defend Jess because Emmy and Strongman are just there for the paycheck. And that's it and that's all.
Angela Yee ain't that motherfucking crazy. Not as crazy as niggas try to make her out to be. Nah, it's the reason that lady wanted to leave that show. I don't know how she did that shit for 13 years, my nigga. I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck. Y'all already know what's up with me. I feel played with. I'ma play with niggas. Like, that's just like, come on. I've been quiet a lot. If Jess Hilarious is quiet, it's a motherfucking reason. I always got my motherfucking mouth open. All the time. Whether it's something y'all want to hear or it's something that y'all ain't gonna want to hear. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. Didn't go live to talk about that retired ass nigga. Who still think he not retired. Nigga, you ain't doing nothing. And honestly, if he didn't hate me so much, I would actually agree with some shit that he was saying. I would. The girl is great at what she do. Lauren with the latest is flawless. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. She got that. I fought for that. The fuck is we talking about? I don't know how long it's gonna take for a motherfucker to confirm that. But yeah, it's like that. I started saying shit on air. Like I said, I don't know if y'all really listen to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all really listen to that shit 6 a.m. or whatever. Yeah. I advocated for that. Get that shit to her. Get that segment to her. Man, that girl do what she do. She do it great. She was doing it great at TMZ. She doing it great up the Breakfast Club. I also been said that she did great during the co-hosting year too. Said that. Along with Claudia Jordan and Jason Lee. I also said that. Okay? Stop trying to make me out to be the villain. Or like I'm the fucking hater or something. I ain't never gonna hate on no fucking woman. Ever. No. Now listen. I may not say everything that y'all, I may offend women here and there. I offend men here and there. I offend others here and there, Okay. Y'all ain't gonna agree with everything I say and do, but I am never going to hate on a woman, especially if she got it going on. Yeah, I'm not. And Lauren LaRosa got it going on. She did. You know what I'm saying? I tell her that. Ask her. I don't know if she'll say it online. She thanks me on air, but she don't thank me online. I don't, you know what I'm saying? And I guess, shit a little different, online. But if niggas is a team, if we supposed to be a team, how about y'all clear some of this shit up for y'all teammate? This shit is ran like a high school. Yeah. It's ran like a high school. It is. Fair East Side High. Before Mr. Clark, though. Like when he first got there. Y'all want a bitch to keep her cool. Look, check this out, y'all. Look, man. I get up every fucking day. Every day. And they always talk about, you ain't at work. Yeah, bitch, I started picking up more shows. Hell no. That's how I'm getting. Hell no. I have more fun outside the fucking studio than I have in there now. Is you crazy? Any chance I can get to be on Zoom, I'ma do that. Fuck. No, especially not. Man, look. Check this out. I wanted Breakfast Club. I did. I wanted it. fucking need to be there. I want it to be there. You get what I'm saying? I get it. It's gonna be some people angry. You feel me? I'm mad every fucking day how I'm being handled. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't right. My platform is big enough. My platform is big enough for niggas to hear me. So if you didn't hear me before, in meetings and shit, and phone calls and text messages and all this little shaky, sneaky shit niggas got going on, man, you hear me now. You get what I'm saying? Get it? Like, you hear me now. You hear me now. Here's what it is. And the reason, look. And the nigga Corey, that nigga ain't saying nothing that ain't nobody else saying. It's just that he don't like me. He already don't like me. So it's like, alright, he gonna pack it on. Y'all, them niggas let her have a field day with Jess, cause I done had a field day with his ass. Trust and believe that nigga still hurt. Still hurt that I wouldn't accept his apology. Still hurt. That's on him. Still hurt. You know what I mean? It's okay. It's alright. He'll be alright. You know what I mean? But I don't care. Y'all gonna hear me. I don't do that. The problem is communication. Yeah. It been that. You rich Jess, who cares? Nigga, I care. I still care.
All right, so you guys just heard Jess Hilarious' rant. She went in. She's very upset. Now, what I find interesting is that it seemed like once Corey came out and started going in on her today, I think that was just like the final cherry on top. It was just too much for her. Because she spent more time going at the Breakfast Club and Lauren and Charlamagne than even she did on Corey Holcomb. So I think she's definitely fed up. But one thing I will say is I think that she kind of low-key allowed social media to help trick her out her spot. I think she let those comments get to her a bit too much because, you know, the internet is wishy-washy. When she first got the position, a lot of people were praising her. We posted on lovelyt.com as well, giving her congratulations. So a lot of people were really on her side, but unfortunately the internet is very fickle and people started picking her apart, especially once Lauren came. Once Lauren came with her journalistic background, her professionalism, and her really, you know, when you're doing stories and when you're doing topics, you have to know what it's about. You have to know the backstories. You have to know the in and out. And so from what people are saying online is that a lot of times Jess Hilarious was not prepared. She wouldn't know about the background of the guest or the story. She'd be reading off the paper. Whereas Lauren, you know, understood the assignment basically. And I think that started to bother Jess because a lot of the fans were giving Lauren props. I think they also played her as well by saying that, oh, Lauren's just going to be the fourth member. If that's the case, y'all could have just had Lauren, you know, from jump on the Breakfast Club. As opposed to bringing Jess back, they could have just kept Lauren. But I think, you know, at this point, Jess is basically turning in her resignation papers because there's no way she can come back to work after this. Nope. It's going to make it for a very, very odd interaction tomorrow. It's going to be interesting to see if she shows up on the Breakfast Club. But I just hope...
Which, in the next 2 minutes, I'm actually going to play the clip from what went down this morning. And it went down this morning. Let's continue.
That things work out for her and she's able to just pursue her comedy and find something else to do because obviously her heart is not into it anymore and there's a lot of, you know, behind the scenes issues. And I think Lauren, like I said, from what I've seen, is doing a good job, but it's unfortunate that once again you have two black women being pit against each other, and that's mainly because of social media and things like that. It seems like things tend to fall apart after a while. You know, so if Jess wants to keep doing Jess with the Mess, she can just keep doing it independently like she was doing on Instagram. That's how she built her following. She had a lot of people who enjoyed it, so maybe she can just keep on doing Jess with the Mess along with her comedy career and still be fine financially. So with that being said, tea sippers, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Let me know your thoughts on this entire crazy situation concerning Jess basically going on a rant and crashing out on the Breakfast Club and Lauren. How do you guys feel about that? How do you feel about what Corey Holcomb had to say? And DJ Academics, do you feel like, you know, they were the catalyst to get her to this point where she's very frustrated and crashing out? So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Please hit the video with the like. Feel free to share the video, and I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovely Tea TV Show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. Lovely Tea TV Show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Get ready. Y'all get ready.
Yes, you're good.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovely Tea TV Show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovely Tea TV Show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Good morning, tea sippers. I hope you guys are doing good today. So yesterday I had recorded my video about Jess Hilarious. I was literally up till like 4 a.m. editing, but I'm back up grinding. And I see, per my video, she has gone into the Breakfast Club. So after that rant that she went on last night, she went onto the Breakfast Club, and now the Breakfast Club is trending on social media. And her and Lauren end up, you know, kind of going back and forth. She's talking to DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God. So let's go ahead and watch the clips from today's episode of the Breakfast Club, and then I'll come back with the rest of my commentary.
No, act like that's not for real. Act like nobody knew that. Stop acting like y'all, like,
what
we
part?
really.
What you mean we don't have your
I
back?
have more.
Break that down. Explain how we don't have your
Okay,
back.
all right. So the narrative, like I said, with the online ish, that's what I said. Y'all ain't nobody trying to clear up no narrative about nothing. Ever since I came back, it was weird. Yes, it was weird. Yeah, I at first, no, I did not. I wasn't too fond of Lauren. No, I wasn't too fond of her when I came back, because we had a whole plan. Even how when I came back, how I pick her to fill in for me, right? I come back, she ain't never leave. Then, all right, cool that she don't leave.
She ain't never leave because she's putting more eyes on the product. Jess, you don't understand business 101? This is business and entertainment 101. Come on.
But she's on only during my segment. If she was meant to be a fourth host, move her in another way. Why she got to be moved in on? Because nobody had a problem with Jess with the Mess until she started reading right. You know what I mean? Till she started reporting. I wasn't hired as a reporter. I was hired as Jess with the Mess. So she started reading and delivering details and all that stuff.
Yes.
Then that's when Jess with the Mess wasn't good enough no more. That's how it was presented. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Who said that though? Because the internet said that?
What are we talking about? No. This is our listeners. This is yeah. Why can't we worry about the comments? And these are people that enjoy the show and watch the show. It's not all about Instagram. It's YouTube. It's like, we have people that have been watching the show. Yeah, she's great at what she did. That's why I picked her to fill in for me. But when I came back, it's like, what's going on? If she's gonna be a fourth voice, why she only gotta be a fourth voice
correct me if
on
I'm
my
wrong.
segment?
She wasn't a fourth voice. She was a producer. She was hired as a news producer to help with getting all news and doing interviews.
She was going to be the senior news producer.
She wasn't on there. When you came back, Lauren was not on there. She was in the back doing questions, sending interview questions, reporting the news. Am I lying?
I thought
Yeah,
you was.
you
I
lying. She on air. She was on air.
They told her don't step in this room.
yes, but I thought you was using her on purpose.
What? You thought I was using Lauren on purpose?
Yes.
No. What are we talking about? No. She didn't leave when I came back. The first day we had a whole situation. Like, all right, look, this was going to happen.
Again, Jess. She's younger than you, and she's prettier, meaning she is putting eyes on a product that you are not. That is it. That is all.
And when it's time for us to roll, it changed. No, the first question was about, the only person who asked me about my baby maternity leave was Envy. All right, I walked in. She addressed the hate in the comments. That was the first thing she addressed when I came back. I'm like, what the hell would
But
make her
y'all talk.
I want to talk about
Y'all
that?
talk off air though, right?
So yeah. We started talking off air. We started to
But I'm
talk
saying
off
even
air.
prior to you even coming back.
So then I felt uncomfortable that first day. So I'm like, all right, look. Thea was like, all right. Well, we'll just take her off air. She was back the next week. All right, cool. Because there was a voice. Y'all wanted her on air. There was a voice. They wanted her there. They wanted her here. There's a place for Lauren in the show. All right, cool. If there's a place for her on the show,
you wanted her
let's
here
do
too,
it another way. Yeah.
Because you said you wanted to change the segment from Just with the Mess to the Lauren.
That was eventually.
Okay.
Even when it came down to it still being called Just with the Mess, and then I'm introducing her to introduce stories. That was pointless and it was stupid. It's no Just with the Mess. Just make it Brown Girl Grinding or Lauren with the latest or Lauren's Legal Corner. I'm giving ideas. I'm like, yo. I even with the Taylor, change that. Take that Just with the Mess off of there. I feel like I'm getting credit for something I'm not doing, and it's stupid because this is not what she does. Is not Just with the Mess. I read headlines and I give commentary. I say what people thinking.
I agree. Can I ask
You
a
know what I'm
question?
saying? Yes, she's more of a reporter. She's
Can I
journalism.
ask a question?
What?
Why didn't you wear the do-rag this morning?
Because
Why you joke so much, man?
What you mean? I'm
not a
joking.
joke.
it's not a do-rag. It's a silk
joke.
scarf,
What you
nigga.
mean?
But it's not. It's not a joke. I'm
If you're
serious.
gonna bring it to the radio, I want to laugh.
It's not a joke, but
Okay?
see, it's not a joke.
It's a serious issue about
It is a serious issue.
Okay, let me just
now-
sit back and watch then, because I'm not Joe Clark.
Because it's not.
I am actually. Give me my baseball bat.
No, it's now Envy. That's what I'm saying. No, nobody has even tried to clean up the narrative that I'm a villain. Man,
You're not a villain. Who said you a villain?
Yo, stop acting like you don't live in them comments too, Charlotte. Stop acting like you don't understand.
But what do I always tell you? I say stop listening to the internet. Stop listening to the comments. Stop listening to the folks on YouTube. Don't let them trick you out your position. What you did last night is what they want you to do, and you can't let the internet win.
No, but look, it's not even about what they want me to do. I did last night what I wanted to do, what I felt like I should have been did. I've been asking questions.
The internet loves mess.
Ben.
And one of the easiest ways to create mess is to pit people against each other, especially two women. And I don't dwell in that. And y'all know that.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing. You let the internet dictate what's going on.
Yeah.
We've had conversations, and this is the thing. This is why I thought it was corny, and it's just me personally. I thought it was corny because we have conversations up here. We just have a meeting. If you had an issue, a problem, a situation, or something that you felt, why you ain't bring it to the team? When you came back, Jess, I pulled you to the side. I said, Jess, if you feel uncomfortable, if you don't want Lauren in the room, this is your show. We can make that the change whenever you want. Did I not say that to you?
Yeah, you did. It's not about wanting her in the room, yo. It's about the segment. Like it was like y'all.
Have that
y'all
conversation
wanted
off
her.
air. If you had a problem, say it
I've
to us.
had
We had a
many
meeting
conversations
yesterday.
off air. What is
Not
we
like
talking
that.
about?
Not like nobody having my back, because we have your back. As far as the Corey Holcomb thing, y'all been beefing for 11
I'm
years.
not worried about it's not even about
You worried about comments, and you worried about what people say after.
I'm worried about the
comments,
perception
man.
and my reputation to be on the
They've
show.
been itching on me for 15 years. They've been itching on
Deserve-
Charlamagne for
rightfully so.
15
But
years.
that's on you.
Rightfully
And the
so.
things
But
that
I
people
don't
itch
care.
on me
It
for
doesn't-
is on me.
I don't let it affect me because I know who I am as a person. I don't give a F what them people say in the comments.
Oh, come
I know
on.
who I am.
Come on.
I know what I do. If you let them
Okay,
people
now
get in the
you're
comments and
capping
F with you,
Well,
you're great at what you do.
Everybody simmer down.
Like you a dope.
She's very
If you let
dope.
them people piss you off, no, F them niggas. Like you nice. Like what you do is funny.
I tell her
Like,
that all the time,
You brought,
on air,
you brought
off
that
air.
energy that we needed to the Breakfast Club,
Yeah.
and you let a bitch ass person in the comments say something to stare you up. I tell you, F them niggas.
we don't even know.
F
We
all
don't even
them.
know who these people are.
They could be bots and all that,
But-
and we doing it on air when we could have did it behind the scenes. Like I F with you the long way, not on some internet ish. And to hear that through there, that shit
This
was
sounds,
whack,
this
man.
sounds very light skinned. But let's go to the phones. 1-800-585-1051. Let's open the phone lines. Everybody woosah.
I'm going to get a
I got
sparkling
my,
water.
I got my
I'm going to get a
candles lit.
sparkling water.
I got my candles lit. If you need me to light sage, I'll light sage. Just want to fight.
Oh, man, shut
Envy
the
being
hell
on
up,
beige rage. It's the Breakfast Club.
Because this is East Side High, West Side, whatever high we gonna be, we here and we together, so we gotta figure this out. And it's not, everything's not a joke. And I can understand some of where you was coming from, but bro, part of that live I thought was crazy. I'm like, what, Jess? Like,
What
yeah.
part did you think was crazy?
What part? Because like, it's not like you didn't hear anything in that live that I haven't said to you.
I heard a lot that you didn't say to me.
Okay, so what part did I not say to you?
Okay, so the part about the talking over each other and the hush, be quiet, because you talk about how you feel in real time, right?
Yeah.
I'm feeling in real time. That be quiet. That was crazy. Crazy. The shut up. I was like, oh, okay, because what we really giving up here? Like, what's up?
Okay,
right?
But I didn't. None of that was said. You didn't say anything about that.
And then when I pulled you into the office with our EP with Eddie, the first thing I said to you was, Jess, we fighting for airtime and it shouldn't be like that. I want to know what can I do better as a producer? What can we do better as the two women sitting right here next to each other to make sure that don't happen, because it doesn't look good. It's not going to play well for either one of us.
I literally swear to God, I don't even remember you.
And that right there is grown woman versus child. The child, just hilarious. Grown woman, Lauren. Let's continue.
Saying that,
and that's exactly why I had Eddie in the room or EP to have the conversation.
I never ever heard that,
because
you've pulled me to the side a few times to ask me, are you okay? How do you feel like about the stories and things like that? You've never said what you just said to me. Now listen. I have said, hush, shut up. Like, you overtalk. And like I said, I'm not about to be up here fighting for no mic. Like, I'm not doing that. If I already got the job, like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not. It's four voices. Three of us are very opinionated. You know what I mean? Me, you, and Charlamagne. I'm not saying Envy don't got no opinion, but he don't jump in every single time there's dead air. You know what I'm saying? When you overtalk. And it's like the only time you can quiet down is if somebody be like, shut up or hush.
My mom don't even tell me shut up, Jess. I'm a grown-ass woman.
And I understand. You could have said that on air right then and there. Or right after when you saying you pulled me in the office. You never pulled me nowhere to tell me that.
Because the way that I do things when it comes to my job and my career, that's not what we on. And I told you from the jump, I was never going to give that to you.
Okay.
Ever. And did I not? Our first conversation, I said, if I ever have an issue with you, I'm going to handle it in a way where we can get through a conversation, because we grown, and regardless, you don't got to love me, you don't got to like me, but we here together. I'm here.
And listen, like I said earlier, the internet loves mess.
Yes, you are here.
And one of the easiest ways to create mess is to pit women against each other.
And you're here because of an opportunity that I extended.
Regardless
I'm not sitting here like you don't deserve to be here. I'm not sitting here like you're not here. You're not going anywhere. That's first and foremost, let's get that. It may be my delivery or whatever. But yeah, you are here. I ain't never say you shouldn't be here. I said from the whole jump, yeah, Shorty do the job great. She's amazing. That's why I want it to be her segment. I
think y'all can work very well together. And once again, you got to stop letting the internet pit y'all against each other. I know the internet has created a narrative, Lauren versus Jess versus Lauren.
But that's what it is.
And that's what I'm trying to say is the internet is there. We see it. None of us can ignore it. I saw that Corey thing a week ago. It didn't say nothing about it.
But y'all clear up everything else. Nobody want to clear up that I'm not feeling that. I don't like you, or I'm hating on a.
They say I'm gay. I ain't never came up here and said I don't suck no pee-pee.
That's true. That's different now. Come on.
Well, I just want to say,
you know.
Jess, what you feeling, we feel it together. And when the other thing happened that I called you about, I said that to you. But I responded to that on Twitter. I didn't send it to you. I didn't feel like I had to, but I did. But I called you about it.
The comments. Stop listening to the comments.
Let me talk.
In real life, we love everybody. Y'all love each other. This can work.
It will work. It will work. But sometimes this might have to happen, and it's happening with love. Because when I saw Jess crying, I came in here because I care about you. Have to be okay for all of this to be okay. And I'm a producer at the end of the day. You my talent. We gonna be straight.
Honey. All right, so y'all just heard the back and forth on the Breakfast Club. DJ Envy was definitely clapping back. He definitely felt the way he was letting Jess know. I will say this. I think at the end of the day, respect is a mutual thing. And I think when Jess was telling Lauren to hush and shut up, I get being frustrated or feeling like, Lauren talks over her. But there's a respect thing. And when you do things like that are disrespectful, you throw digs, the internet is going to take that and run with it and say that there's conflict there. I also believe that there was a little bit of gaslighting going on all ends. With the Breakfast Club trying to act like, well, no, we didn't do this, or you didn't say that, or you didn't really let us know how you feel. And then on Jess's side, I felt like she was kind of gaslighting Lauren a little bit as well. Because I think at the end of the day, she still feels a way that Lauren is there. She wanted to come back off of maternity leave. And then they send Lauren off, and Jess is back doing her thing. And she does, I don't care what she says, she does see Lauren as competition because Lauren comes from a journalistic background. And the comment sections, good or bad, do talk positively about Lauren and negatively about Jess. Now, it's very easy to say, don't read the comments, fuck them people, it's probably AI, but we're all human and we all read comments. I don't care what anybody says. Like, I get not being bothered to, reply back to bullshit, because a lot of times I won't reply back to nonsense. I don't give a fuck to. But to lie and say, somebody's comments doesn't bother you or doesn't hurt your feelings, that's a lie, because we're all human. So when somebody's tearing you up or talking about your looks, it does hurt a little bit. But it seems like Jess Hilarious lives in the comments and she's too worried about what social media is saying. It's one thing to read it, but she's definitely taking everything to heart. And she needs to understand, like I said in my original video, she's allowing the internet, Corey Holcomb, and whoever else to trick her out her spot.
Yep.
Point blank, period.
Yep.
She's allowing the stress of what people are saying to fuck up what she has built. Jess is, valid to feel how she wants to feel. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like at the end of the day, if you want to be there and put your best foot forward, or leave. Nobody's forced to do anything. Either you're going to take your job seriously, you're going to step up on your research, you're going to do what you need to do when you guys have, guests on. You should know things. When there's commentary opportunities, you should be vested in it. You shouldn't be reading off of a paper. It comes off as lazy. Whereas Lauren has everything memorized. She has, her talking points ready. You're dealing with the real competitor right now, and Jess needs to step her game up if she wants to be taken seriously in this industry. Because at this point, it's given that Jess is not built for the Breakfast Club, and she's allowing a lot of things to get under her skin. So with all that being said, I feel like this. Like I said, Jess's feelings are valid. You can't tell people how they need to feel about a situation, especially something that's affecting them mentally, spiritually, emotionally, things like that. But I also feel like Lauren, from what I've seen, she does a really good job, during the segment. She takes it very seriously. She's very professional. DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God, they're both clowns, but they've been doing this for years. This is their baby, you know what I'm saying? And they're right in how they feel as well. And I do agree that you cannot continue to read the comments. Let them get to you so much to the point that you're crashing out on social media. It's not a good look. I feel like at the end of the day, is this something that they're all doing for views? Is iHeartRadio's, views slipping so they let this build up because they knew Jess was the crash out type? I don't know. Is this possibly staged? I don't think that. I've seen people saying, this is all staged for attention and views. I think Jess is really upset, so I don't think it's staged. It is very interesting how the higher ups allowed this to play out for as long as it did. And everybody's acting like they had no idea. Hopefully they'll be able to figure this out, because I hate to see two black women.
And let me say this too. This is I'm calling it the way I see it. The higher ups want Lauren there. So in my opinion, the higher ups are using Lauren to force Jess Hilarious out. It is what it is.
Going at it and basically losing their spot over pettiness, jealousy, animosity, feeling away, unresolved feelings. If they can make it work with all four of them, then bless them. I hope it ends up working out. But if it's to the point where she just can't deal with it, then at that point, Jess needs to go and do what makes her happy. So that is my opinion on this situation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Are you guys team Jess? Are you team Lauren? How do you guys feel about the back and forth and Jessica crashing out yesterday? So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Please hit this video with a like. Feel free to share the video, and I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces.